It is really early. It is really early. There's a sleepover happening, and Appleby's working on schoolwork, so I'm not needed. I'm not needed. I did forget to fill my water, so I'll have to do that at some point. I know it's still light out. This is weird. I have a pretty dark office, though. Like if I, hold on, if I, where is it? Over here? Like if I don't have my studio lights on at all, it's pretty, it can be pretty dark in here. It can be pretty daylight in here too, though, like if you need it to be. We don't need it to be. That's not the vibe. That is not the vibe right now. So, I'm testing something out, Amanda. I'm testing something out. In fact, do I have my flag on me? I do. Okay. So, here's the tower, right? I awkwardly landed in this. It's perfect. So this is half slabs. Nothing can spawn up here or up there. We're still working on whatever. My thought is this is going to be the idle tower. And here's what I'm trying to make work. Is I want to move the creeper farm on top of here. So put the creeper farm up there. I don't know how tall that's going to be, but we might have to expand the tower quite a bit to work with it. But here's the other thing is I'm trying to make it. Oh, I forgot I took my stuff off. I took my wings off. I hope nothing fell down the hole. Okay, so we're off to a terrific start. There are my wings. That's good. I forgot I took them off. Oh my god. Okay, well that's a terrific start. One death, no fires. But here's the thing, right? If we're up there, and I think this is the case, I was gonna test it. I want to test it a little bit longer. But do we have some? We do. We got 15 iron. So the iron trap is still technically working. If we come down here, I think we can peek. I want, because I don't know if we need all the villagers to be. Like, see, at some point, there's a villager that's not there, so, like, does the game not count it as loaded in? I'm going to test it out overnight and see if it works. If it does, then I'm going to move the creeper farm, or build the second one, I don't know, into the top of that tower. Did I lose a piece of dirt? I must have. Okay. Anyways, so that's that. Almost fell into the lava there. That'd be good. So this trap has been good to us. As you can see, I've got been stacking stuff here. I've been clearing out. I gotta reorganize my hotbar now that I died. This. Oh no. There's definitely stuff missing. There is definitely stuff missing. Oh, it's right here, my bow. Okay, so my bow is missing. What else? But I think this is going to be pretty easy to spawn proof here. I did something on the roof. I'll show you after. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this flag, or at least turn it off temporarily. And then head down to the pit of despair. So if we head down here, we've got a safe water landing now. Relatively safe. I mean, you could, don't push too far to the side. But it looks like nothing's down here. I want to make sure nothing fell down into this hole. We're good. It takes, I think it takes 3 to get out of here. Let's see. 2. Oh, I did that one a little too... Oh, I did that one a little too late. An early stream today, indeed. Yeah, there's a sleepover happening and schoolwork happening, and neither of those things involve me, so... Minecraft it is. Plus, there's a lot of work to do, honestly. A lot of things going on here. Bed's too far away. No, it's not. I was right on top of it. Okay. Background the music a little bit. Get out of here, traitor. How's your Saturdays? The wool and trapdoors. The whole, yeah, the whole, it's a little bit more inviting. I was trying to look at like how to use the space, and the thing I thought I could do, like, I thought it would make sense to have like a stone. We could have like something that is nethery. Did we look at these? I forgot if we looked at these in the stream the other day. I gotta get more rockets because I fly around my base. It's so stupidly big. I'm gonna turn around and remember what I was gonna look at to craft. Oh yeah, the warp stones. So I want to put 4 warp stones in that area. Since there's no center, we can technically do a few. So I thought we could have one. And again, these like, it's the one that you put in the end. It doesn't matter what it looks like. And you don't have to have one to travel to each waystone. But I just thought from a decorative kind of world building perspective, we could have like the Enderman one as like a means of teleporting to the end in theory. I don't know. There's not a good... I thought there's more than this. Yeah, okay. I don't know why putting it on craftable highlights some of them, but not others. Like I obviously don't have the goods. This is a pretty cool one, the Warden Warpstone. This one makes a lot of sense, I think, for this, for the end. Probably a little, like, you know, my daughter would probably appreciate the cute Enderman Warpstone. This is probably a little more thematic. So, like, maybe we put one of those there. What do I need to build this? Just Blackstone? Okay, we can do that. I think I have one of those in the end. Again, it doesn't really matter what they look like, but that could be cool thematically for a Trident Warpstone. Blackstone's pretty cool. What is that? The Ghast. We'll probably do the Ghast for the Nether. The Ender Crystal, and then one more I'll have to figure out. The Candle Warpstone looks pretty cool too. Played some BF6. Did maintenance. Relax it. Nice. How'd you like BF6? I'm hoping that they do well with it. You can turn off crossplay, but if it's on, it's only a preference of input, and it will still ignore that. So, like, considering they've kicked hundreds of thousands of cheaters off of the service already, like, yeah, I'm good. I will play on console to not have to deal with that. And I know there are people that will say, of course, that there is cheating on console, but it's not as rampant if you don't have crossplay. It's much less common. As someone who has played thousands of hours of Battlefield on PC and console, going back to 2003. Okay, we're all over the place, which is to be expected. Is this that's the fortune? So we want the silk, and then this. And then that, and then that's our hotbar rearranged, and then that we didn't need. Okay. We need fireworks. We'll fly over here to get our fireworks and set one off for celebration when we get there. So yeah, I'll have to do some more testing, but I'm hoping that that is the spot. I want to do at least like an hour testing to see if it's effective. The other thing, I talked to Kanga about this at one point, is we might, there's a way to, in theory, move, I forgot you can't hop there because your head is covered. There's a way to move villages, so we might be able to put 4 of these, like one of these in each corner. I mean, gonna be in theory closer than that, but I could fit one in this design tucked away in each corner here. But then again, like, could we do that and spend time on it? Yes. Do we need the iron? Probably not. I've got all the hoppers to drop in here, and I mean, there's gonna be a lot as we expand, but iron probably there's enough of for this economy. Okay. I kind of feel like I should be doing some clearing so that we can get at least an understanding of what's going to be framed back there. Like, we're getting there. I'm getting to the point where it's almost cleared out. How's our inventory? Our inventory's good. So we're going to run through here. I think I talked about this on Bedrock. If you're 5 blocks away, you can sprint and break, which is nice. If you're doing it the same thing in what is it? What's it? Deep Slate. You can move full speed and do it 5 blocks away. So it's faster than like standing on top of the block and breaking it. Although I'm just gonna get all that dirt while I'm here. That was not necessarily faster. The ore slows you down a little bit too. Least favorite block in the game. I'll go first. Probably sponge. But also, it's really useful, but in terms of visual appeal, it's the ugliest thing still. But as useful as it is, I think I get 2 stacks of it in this world. I'm not planning on draining any large areas of water. I was initially having to do a little bit of draining for this. Why did I miss that? I can change heights. Man. Oh, man. Oh, I went down to read your chat, Kung, and I totally got off sidetrack there. We'll play next one. Seemed pretty good. You had to trick it into drivers. Oh no. Are you still running? Are you where are you at, like, in the supportability of recommended settings? Are you within recommended or not recommended, like minimum spec still, or how's it doing on that front? I know it was a little lighter on the install size compared to like the 180 gig Call of Duty installs, which is a good thing. All right, man. Get out, trader. Do you have a? You do. 8 emeralds though. I do want one of those, and I don't want to have to build it. We got 8 emeralds. We got 8 emeralds here. Netherrack? Yeah. It's I'm thinking about it, like, it's traumatic mining those tunnels in Bedrock, I think. I don't know. I find it traumatic. You're just waiting for for that one block that doesn't have floor underneath you while you're drilling through to ruin your day. I kind of wanted to see what this one looks like too, so why not? And the villager might make sense. What is this, an allay warpstone? Oh no. Really? You just burned to death on your own? You're an idiot. Okay. This one's pretty cool too. The villager makes sense though. Blackstone is pretty nice looking as well. We'll do a blackstone. I don't even think I can activate these technically, which is fine. Because I haven't unlocked the slot, so that's okay. The copper wouldn't have been bad. We can change these out too. They're only 8 emeralds. What? No, I'm at the max amount of warpstone, so I don't want to burn 4 here. But hopefully somebody else that hops onto the server at some point will come on over to this glass chest over here and put down 1 or 2 at some point. A little disorienting mining in the nether, yeah, for sure. Stirring detector's the worst, yeah. So you kind of just like, you kind of got to go for it. The best time to do the nether tunnels is efficiency 5 with elytra and fire protection, and just be like ready to catch yourself. I think that's like, and then at that point, like, you can just mine straight forward full speed. Oh, I moved, I don't know if you saw it, above the storage here is the sugarcane, and it's sitting on top of, I'll come back here and sneak behind the guts here. It actually sits, so the minecart, this is the when you unload into the system, you put stuff into this chest. I should actually add an extra hopper or 2 over here for shulkers. But you put stuff in the chest and it feeds this way into the system. On top of this block is a rail system. You can actually see the water dripping above my head, which could be horrible for this redstone. But the minecart runs back and forth, and it just directly delivers the sugarcane into the feeder system. So like, you don't have to collect it. Like it just directly feeds into that hopper system, and you can see the only thing I have auto sorting on this side right now is the sugarcane, and we're doing well. So I will probably set up the other side and most likely make it sugarcane. Bamboo grows so fast, it's stupid. Like, you don't even need it. Like, it'll just overflow the system. I'll stock up on a bunch of it and turn it off or switch it over to sugarcane. Then again, like, I mean, I was gonna say, how much sugarcane do we need? But I do go through gunpowder like crazy, and that's why every time I'm like here doing all this stuff, like, I kind of wanna, I'm hoping to get some creeper spawns happening. You know, we don't have that many ender pearls yet. Okay. I forgot I had fire on it. Kelly, you're new here. Well, welcome. Enjoy. Just playing some Minecraft Bedrock and working on a storage system. As the description implies, getting very... Was there a trader or a zombie over there? Trader? Trader. Okay. I saw a figure in the shadows, but I didn't quite know what it was. But thanks for joining us. Appreciate that. Yeah, so this is kind of the start of a massive storage system. It's going to be 4 wings. Wing 2 is almost complete. Hollowing out the back wing here, which is actually going to be the larger part of the structure, kind of like a cathedral. Gonna have some buttresses going. It's a long way out, believe me. So definitely come back to see where this thing goes. All right. So yeah, so it has been a bit of a struggle, because it's like, this is such a huge project, clearing out this massive area. Every once in a while, I gotta run down and get more. I might have to do more deep slate. I didn't think I was going to, but I might end up using it all. I haven't needed to mine for so long, but this project has needed a lot of redstone. And then what did I end up? Diamond for other people's netherite templates. I'm trying to think what else I had to mine for. But yeah, the deep slate, like, finally having to go back to maybe get more deep slate to build this thing is kind of crazy. Kelly, I'm not gonna friend random, sorry. Appreciate it though. It's not like a world that is open to people. Or I should say it's open to some people, but people that I know and have known for a long time. I mean, if you want to like deep slate this, like hop on in, AC. Like you are welcome. I gotta, if you haven't been into, I gotta get you set up. If you do mine down below, it's relatively safe. You will hear a lot of skulk sensors. I haven't mined all of them up, but I haven't. I think I've got all the shriekers though. So although you'll hear them calling, looking for something, they're not finding anything to call. I really want to get this last piece cleared out because once I get that mound cleared out and this right here, I can put up the frame for the back part of this, and I think that's going to give start to give me an idea of like how to put this all together. Like there's no light matica or anything. This is, I just realized how slow I'm moving because I'm not eating and I'm actually out of food. Okay. Yeah, its potatoes are here. Perfect. And we are full of junk. Look at the cobblestone and look at the cobblestone and stone supply. So like, not only do we have 3 double chests of stone, but we also have a row full plus of shulkers, which is 27 stacks, and then almost a row full of cobblestone. We're gonna build back up the landscape a bit, so I am saving the dirt and grass in the meantime, because we're gonna build it back up. Plus we had all the, I don't know what I was gonna do with all the shulkers. It's not like we need it when we're building a storage system like this. It's insane though. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to think, how many would this be? So if this is 7, so that's 35, 70 here, and then the others are 6 banks. So 6 times 5 is 30, 60. That's gonna be 180. 180 plus 90. 270 items sorted is the plan in this system. It's by no means going to be everything, but I do. I got to come up with like a chicken auto chicken cooker or something. It's kind of silly that we're still manually making food at this point. That should be something that's just happening here as well. I thought I'd trim down up top enough, but apparently we're gonna have to go up there. We'll do cobble here, I guess. A little bit of everything in here. Some emeralds. Surprise for somebody. I don't have a gold farm yet. So, chicken's an easy auto cooker. I mean, potatoes are pretty good. If you fortune 3 when you pick them up, like you get so many, it's insane. But yeah, it would be nice. Gold farm is on the list of things that might actually go over here. We'll see if we can not crash everybody's game. But we're gonna build some stuff here. I mean, I don't need gold for what I'm doing yet. I need a lot of redstone, What do you need? You need redstone, wood, iron, cobblestone, redstone, redstone, redstone. Crazy amounts of it. Quartz for the farming. At least if you want to do an insane amount of observers like that. That's unnecessarily overkill, but it also collects it as fast as possible. Countries in general, quite a few. Maybe I misunderstood the question. 280 isn't enough. I know. I forget what's sortable. There's a very high number of. There's a very high number. Hey Google, how many stackable items are there in Minecraft? Let's just think stackable. 884 stackable obtainable items in survival mode. That's just stackable. So this would not even be, it wouldn't even be a quarter of it, right? Maybe no, it'd be about, it'd be like a third of it, not even. Yeah, just a little bit of redstone. Just a little bit of redstone for all the torches and the repeaters and the comparators and the 15 dust per bank and the 3 torches that go into each comparator is pretty nuts. And then up here, this is as well all the pistons and redstone dust. But this is pretty slick in here. I like this. I'm gonna repeat this on the other side. And we still have room, like, in the back if we want to do a second floor. Like, if we wanted to have, if I wanted to have some farms back in here, like, I could use the second floor space above the smelter and do other things with that. So there's plenty of room for expansion in this space. And the whole idea of it, again, is being able to idle in this central spot, have it farm iron, maybe run the creeper farm, also be able to run goods all the way around the sorting system on a realm, which is only a 4-chunk simulation distance. So a lot of calculation. A lot of calculation. Quartz were good. Quartz for the comparators. We got half a double chest. That's the thing that we are not short on comparator wise. We're pretty good there. It's the redstone right now that's the shortcoming. And I just got to take the time to really hook all these other things in. Although we're not collecting any of them at a rate other than the sugarcane. I think that it really matters at the moment. You don't think I have enough quartz? Yeah, I mean, we start building with it too, though, at some point, right? Upgrade the pillars in here to quartz. What do we got in here? Is this all stuff for the build? A bunch of random stuff. More quartz. Okay. I'm gonna keep stripping away over here, but let's do it from. Let's sleep, and then we'll strip from the top up there. No, come on. As a professional Minecraft warrior, you'd ever have enough? Yeah, I can't. I have thrown away some. I've thrown away some stone and dirt, but you would not believe how much stone and dirt I had. I kept an entire row of shulkers of dirt. Like, I gave up a lot of dirt, I'm gonna tell you. There was more. There was more. I said enough was enough at some point. Okay, let's, we're never gonna hit this, are we? No, okay. Okay, this is where we want to be. Okay, so if we clear to here, that should be the same as that pillar over there symmetrically, and then we can build up and back and see like what the frame will look like, get an idea of the size of it. All right, good luck with the pasta water. Just turn on real hot. Real hot. That's my advice. As a semi-professional eater. Who am I kidding? I can eat like a pro. Okay, do I need... I don't need cobble or stone. I'm thinking like at least the stone is one step away in a smelter from some smooth stone, which we could still fill the system with. We don't have as much of that. I like to use the smooth stone when I'm doing builds for redstone and counting, especially because it separates the blocks nicely. It gives you a nice visual separation that leaving it regular stone, for example, makes it really tough to see how many squares something is. Okay, I think we can at least get this frame up though. I started so early, like I don't have an excuse not to. Like I don't even have the starting soon screen up and it's only 8:05. Like it's crazy. Crazy. Hung out on the Discord last night, watched the Minecraft documentary. That the Mojang, what is it? Minecraft, the Mojang story? Mojang, a Minecraft story? I don't know. It's a documentary from like 2012. And it's amazing to me to think back now and like all the history that was already in the game for them to make a movie about the release. Like they recorded it, some of it in 2012, I think, like 2011, 2012. So like the game already had its early access. It already, like, it had just barely launched as they were filming it, as they knew it was this, you know, crazy cultural phenomenon. And there's, you know, all this stuff that they had to look back on, these community builds and these massive structures and, you know, YouTubers with millions of views and tutorials and people like Yogscast who came up, and it's just wild to think like it wasn't a thing and then it was. And here we are 15 years later, you know. One of the funniest one of the funniest bad takes in that movie is Notch's wife, who, like, as they're hitting the, you know, like, oh, we're releasing 1.0 in 2011, it's like, oh, you're done working on the game, like, it's, you know, it's sad to be finished, but it's nice to be done. And meanwhile, I think he worked on Minecraft a little longer than they stayed married, and they only got married for a year. But she was talking about, like, oh yeah, you know, in 10 years when people are looking back and they'll remember, like, oh yeah, that was a really cool game. Like, no, they're still playing it like crazy. You're gone, but, you know, hey, what can you do? It'll be fun. Yeah, 15 years it's not done, right? Okay, this should be the last layer. I think this is only 2 deep at most in spots. But knowing my luck, we'll find something where it wasn't. I get an ever-growing backlog of games I've been meaning to get back to. I want to finish the Walking Dead Telltale series, but I also want to go back and play the first couple chapters again. Is there any interest in that? I don't even know at this point. But I never got to finish Clem's story, and I hope it's not terrible, but it's one of those things, like, it's what kept me from playing Breath of the Wild for so long. It's like the first games were good. Like, I don't want the next one to be bad. And I won't find out that it's bad if I never play it. sure too hard. Oh man. Okay. I really just want. I mean, I want to be done the whole build, but I am excited to kind of get a feel for the frame and start to see the build come together. Because like I've had a vision for it for a bit now, but I'm still trying to figure out like how this last part comes together. I should have switched to Fortune and just got it over with on the coal instead of storing it on mine, but whatever. I also don't have levels. I could probably use the levels. Get some good barbecue for dinner tonight. Well, technically late lunch, but I'm good. Oh man, didn't left some box behind there. Okay. Are we good? Okay, there's that part. So much stone. If anybody needs any stone, let me know. You can have it. Bring empty pockets. So much stuff on top of the chests. Poutine and hot dogs from a local restaurant. Best lazy dinner ever. Okay. Okay. That sounds like a pretty good lazy dinner. Error, YouTube's not receiving enough video. Why? Is it? Is it not? Big yellow banner popped up. Hopefully it's okay. So much for that upgrade, huh, Xfinity? Where's the miscellaneous chest? In here? Okay. It froze for a second? Okay. Okay. Cool, cool. Hopefully it stays with us. You know what? Here, let's put the chest plate on for this. I use my axe because it doesn't have fire aspect on it. We could, but it also doesn't have looting on it. You know, we could use. Okay, we could use more pearls though. So, who might have passed those up? Okay, let's knock out this last part. Man, this is bigger than I thought it was going to be. How big is this part? This, oh my god. Okay, all right. There's gonna be. This is a project. Is this everything I technically need for the north wing though, or whatever the hell this is? Is the sun technically set in the west? If it does, the west wing. I don't know, good fried chicken is up there. That barbecued pork that I had today is up there with the cinnamon butter cornbread. And oh man, this spicy baked beans. Oh. I felt very comfortable afterwards, I will just say. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Over under on getting creeped while I grab a soda. Still alive? Oh, that's good. All good. Where are we at songs-wise? Who is this? This is C418. Okay. Not technically Minecraft, but C418 nonetheless. Okay. That part should be quick. This part should be relatively quick. Put the wings back on. Whoa, okay. Not gonna be quick if I use the bow. Get jump scared by a traitor. It's happened. I got jump scared by my daughter earlier today. I was standing at the I was standing on that, like, that what is it, the border wall that we have? I was standing on top of that, just minding my own business, looking down at the build. Like, hands off the keyboard, just kind of looking at the screen, daydreaming for a minute. And I just hear, like, the ankle break sound, and all of a sudden, like, a head in my head. Like, my daughter landed flying Elytra, like, directly on top of me. On that tiny little one-wide path. And she, like, bullseyed landing on me. It scared the heck out of me. Okay. I hope I can pull off moving the creeper farm into this structure, but it might be asking a lot at that point. I guess it does depend, like, where you idle. Oh, AC. I forgot to tell you. So I changed the roof. I brought it up. So everything's a top slab now, and it's too wide to make up for the fact that for it to stair step down and be top slabs, you can't have the middle stair. So this roof is all not spawnable. That still is, but I'm gonna make the roof entirely not spawnable. That's the plan, at least. But that's gonna be a bit of work. It's only this first part that has been done. You can see, because it's a full jump step, not a half step. So this will be totally free of spawning. The only places that, in theory, could spawn are going to be where some of these half steps I think are going to still exist here, but it shouldn't matter if we have, one, the lights. Two, if we talk about it from an idling perspective, if you're idling in the middle of this tower, then that won't matter. Like, it barely reaches. This torch is here because there's like 4 squares. I don't know, 7 squares, like right here in the very corner that are like within that spawn bubble if you're there. So I want to ideally prevent all spawning if possible, but we'll see how it works. It would be really cool to idle at this place, have stuff sorting, iron going, and making gunpowder and sugar. Like, you're making rockets and iron and sorting stuff just automatically. Like, it'll be one of the best setups I've done all in one building. Like, I've built all this stuff before, but not like in a concentrated functional spot. Okay, keeping in tune with the name of the stream, since we landed on this island, we may as well clean this one up. That other one's getting thin over there. Yeah, you got to think practically. You know, you got to build in, you know, reasonable scales. I mean, it's nothing like that. The processor, the computer processor in Redstone, but like, you know, having fun with it. That's the important part. Find reasonable? I mean, it can be a broadly used word. Like, I think I have a reasonable amount of dirt. I'm still not entirely sure I'm ready to get rid of it and part with it. And I think that is a reasonable attachment to dirt. Video game dirt, too, no less. I mean, if it was like actual dirt that I had to commit physical space to storing, but like virtual space, okay. I can commit virtual space. I get some extra virtual room. We can make more of that. We just need more redstone. Just need more redstone to sort it all. I do want to re-landscape around this afterwards, so it is going to come in handy. I don't know if we need as much. Considering how big this building is, there's probably could do with like a lot of dirt going missing and people wouldn't notice. Because obviously I had to break a bit of ground to get this thing in here. This is built on top of a giant, I don't want to say a mountain, but a pretty giant hill. We're in the 105s digging into the ground. And there's a giant cave system under here, which I do want to like make Evil Lair Bat Cave at some point, but that's way long term. That's after this is done. I think I would like to do like maybe some kind of Rainbow City up in the clouds. What's Rainbow Dash's palace called, or voting house? I forget. I don't remember. Something like that. Something cute floating up at cloud level. In fact, I'd love to put it like white glass and carpet and concrete and like floating directly at the cloud level, so like the cloud is like clouds float through your feet basically. I got a lot of projects I want to work on. The thing that we need first though, right, is a way to store all the materials for the project. So priorities. Lava pit can be handy. Yeah, I actually, so if you power a hopper, you can prevent it from loading goods. And whenever I've used lava for trash, I've also always had it goes into a hopper and you get to look at it and think about what's in there before you hit the button to actually drain it into the system. And I think that's a really important feature to have, because if you haven't put something really important into a lava burner, then you don't know why that feature is so important. It is kind of cool, I guess, that in theory the netherite stuff won't go, right? But you can't netherite a bow. Or a elytra for that matter. Okay, this side done. So this is basically just in the interest of keeping a massive design like this easy, and to make sure that the sorting chunks stay loaded, because we have a 4-chunk limit, right? There's a 4-chunk limit on simulation distance for a realm in Bedrock. So we need everything to stay within the confines of these walls, not just these walls, but specifically the system. Do I have it on me? What do I do with the flag? I'm always putting the flags down. I don't know what I do with them. Anyways, the input chest is like just on the edge of the chunks that would be loaded here. And same sort of thing here. Everything's just kind of within the walls. Darby had the floating boat. Yep. I think that was the Warden release, right? Was that the Deep Dark? Man, I gotta eat. I always get mad at Lizzie because she's never eating. And I find myself not eating a lot. Let's sleep and let's knock out this piece, and then we're gonna frame a massive cathedral build, I think. And I'm gonna feel tons of regret as I do it when I realize how big this thing's gonna be. Okay. That's okay. Okay, stone, that one's full. These are just going in random, well, kind of randomized chests for now. Okay, and this can go down here and here. So, yeah, someone went down there with fists and a bed. Might have been memes, I don't remember. I feel bad if somebody's not getting credit, but I feel like that was memes who had that kind of persistence to go fight the Warden with a fist. Yeah, I think so. It sounds right. It sounds right and on brand on many levels. Okay. I'm settling in. Oh no, I backtracked. Next track. OBS, just game for a minute. Because I'm lounging. I'm just kicking back. Kicking back. A little bit of, I don't know, was this watermelon? Watermelon indica? Never mind. Hang on. That's right, didn't he had the record and one of those compass things day one, like hour one. Okay. This is very chill. Is this a Minecraft song by another artist, or is this a C418 song? I don't know. This is a C418 song I didn't recognize. Off the same album as before. Excursions is the name of the album. I do own all these. Last time I checked, I think everything was still chill. There was some copyright issues getting claimed here or there, but C418 is okay with using it for Minecraft content at least. And the terms, I think, got a little bit tightened up within the last year and a half. It was pretty loose to now, like, not implied that it could be used for any content other than Minecraft, which is okay, but I do see people use it in a lot of stuff. Other games, documentaries, things like that. Consequence of, I think, having using a broader license like that. Okay, still mining. I think we can get through this last chunk without having to worry about repairing our pick. Yeah, we should be good. Does anybody know? And I would love, maybe there's a feature. I don't think that there is. I do want to know that this is my silk pick, but I'm fine naming it. I don't need to see that every time I pull up a sword. And I know I could like fade the whole UI transparency, but like you're letting me rename the thing. Like, I don't need you to display the 5 enchantments I have every time I switch to it. Like I said, I do want to know when I have my silk or my fortune. Like that is very useful. But maybe it doesn't need to be in the middle of the screen, almost touching the crosshairs. Right? There's no way to fix that, right? Is it video technically? Is it because I have like massive text on or something? Extra large new UI? Extra large UI? Okay. I don't see. Oh, is it this? Is it this UI now that we've loaded back into it? Where did I turn it off? In here? Improved input response. Okay. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. Any minute now. I definitely need to figure out a better overflow system as well. Like the overflow storage is not handling what is going on here. I was gonna say this is one of those original jams, but it isn't. It is it is called Beta off of C418 album 148. Huh. That villager trader wanted to get in on the drop there. He was like, he's a C418 fan apparently. Hey! Oh, man, we were doing all right up there. We were almost done. Now we gotta get all up there again. It's gonna be awkward. I'm gonna be tempted to do something stupid like this for the last couple blocks, which seems wasteful from an energy perspective. And it is, I mean, but it works, I guess. Fastest way to pick stuff up. Did we get most of it? We got most of it. Okay. I wonder why we run out of rockets so fast. I'm enjoying the furniture add-on. It's nice, but when you have the fancy visuals turned on, this guy like is he's cloaked like the Predator. It's almost scary. It's a little trippy and a little frightening. Because you can't really get his shape. You just know that there's something looming there. So whatever it is, I hope that they update that to work with the new fancy graphics. He has like his own light that he walks around with, which I think is what throws the whole thing off. Oh, I shouldn't have gone so far away from that. No. Come back, dirt block. Thank you. Okay. We'll sleep, we'll put away blocks, we'll put up a frame, and we'll take a look from really far away. I wonder if my settings jumped back. I gotta check one thing. It keeps resetting my video settings, I think. Okay, no, it's at 50, okay. 50 chunk render. It keeps resetting to 96, which is what I used to run at, but it does not... It doesn't run well here, especially, with, like, all these item frames and this massive disruption of the in-game terrain generation. Oh, did I miss this up here? Stink butt. Dude, what do you do to your llamas? I didn't mind the visuals, but this guy is like legitimately broken. He's just invisible. Well, he's the predator haze. Like, you see something there. It's kind of wild looking. But also like the reduction, like, so the game, I used to be able to run at 96 chunks render distance. When the new rendering engine came out, that dropped down to 50. So I can run it at 96, but it definitely runs into some chugginess. Like, it's not great sometimes at 96 chunks, especially when I get in again to something like this that has redstone machinery and sorting and item frames and entities and all this stuff going on. It gets a little wild. I forget where I was going with this. I gotta finish this spot right up here. Oh, so yeah, I do really like the look of it, but it recommends like going down to 24 chunks, which like may seem ridiculous. Like, if you've been playing on console for a while, like it's probably more chunks than you're used to seeing. But like, I'm used to seeing like really far off in the distance, and it like was distracting playing in this world and not seeing the mountains off in the distance surrounding the village. Like, it was weird. So like, so does it look nice? Yeah, sure, but I've been running around too much to really stop and look at it. Okay, is that everything out of this one stupid piece of dirt? Two stupid pieces of dirt did we miss? And now I think we're clear on what will be well, partially some of the central, but most of what will be the west wing, apparently. So let's put down blocks. Let's grab some kind of a framing block of the deep stone variety, deep slates. That one also, and get rid of this stuff. Start a new lead collection, because traders into animal cruelty. This is a jam too, if I remember right. Who is this? This is a Lena Rain song that I like, I think. Stand Tall. I think this one goes good places. I put it on the playlist. I went through and listened to like all the Minecraft music. So like, there's alpha and beta on here from C418, but there's also the Caves and Cliffs and Wild update stuff, and the newest stuff, the Chase the Skies, and I went through it all, and you know, I removed some of it, but it's definitely an up-to-date playlist. Okay, sorry. Deep slate. Let's see what we got I like these because you can kind of count them out. 3, 4. So we'll do the polished deep slate for now. We can always change these up. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nope. Why does it change that? Well, we get some chiseled. What world was I playing today? I think I forgot to take a picture of it. Really cool. It was a mini game world, like Lucky's mini game Mayhem years ago on the Bedrock store. My daughter loves to play it, but it's a really cool roof with these trap doors and anvils, and I gotta go screenshot it or steal that. Okay, so what we were doing. Let me grab. Do I grab the slabs now? Okay, I'm gonna half slab it after. I'm gonna figure out the shape of the roof with maybe just plain cobble. But let's frame. So, also sticks. Sticks and some wool. Do we have got a lot of magenta? Okay, just to make sure we're lining everything up right, I am going to use the chunk flag. Let's just make sure these are consistent. So if we look at a 5x5 grid, the outside of this frame here, essentially, right there. So it should be just one outside. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. So that's where that pillar support lies. Okay, so if we do the same thing over here, like let's assume that the building is inside the chunk, but the wall, the pillar that defines the outer edge of it, that could be outside. That's fine. Now, before, these came up to 110 in the front, and then I started my slab roof going that way. Now, the question is, do we keep this angle of the roof here? I think that we do. So what I think that we do is I think we keep the angle of the roof the same here. But then, dude, get lost. Huh? Get lost. So we'll come up. I really should read up on architecture, because there was a time when I knew the terminology. But essentially, you'll have like a less steep roof meeting here, and then this is where. Do we come up to 130 so that we have room for the stained glass, the windows, and like the second floor? And let's see what 130 looks like. That's in the chunk. Okay. Okay. Does everybody have pick block mapped, by the way, in survival mode? It is not mapped by default. And I know it's... So like when you're placing blocks and you run out of blocks in your inventory, if you still have them, you know, like in your backpack, Like I can jump place and I'm out of blocks. If I, for me, click middle mouse, it's pick block. I think I use right thumbstick click on console, but it like will pull that other pack out of your backpack. It's really useful. Like you can use it in creative to just like pick that block, but you can also use it if you have the block in your backpack to automatically pull it out. Okay, so that. Okay, let's see what this looks like. We're gonna bring this all the way in. Okay, so wait, this is in the chunk. The pillars, if I do the same thing, the pillars would actually come up outside of it. So I have the wood pillars coming up to meet the ceiling, for example, back there. Do I move this over? Do I move this out one? Before I get too far ahead of myself. We could also double wide this too. I gotta think about this for a second. Now that I know this is here, let me get rid of the chunk lines. Because those could be a bit much, I know. Let's think about this for a minute. Let's bring some of this up. 64 should be good. Vanilla feature, the pick block? Absolutely. Is that what you're, yeah, check this out. I'll do it again. So I have one block of spruce. I'm going to jump place. In my backpack is the other 62. I can use the pick block button. And I don't have to go into my backpack to go fetch it. So when you're building rows of roof or whatever that repetitive block is that you're building, whenever you're dealing with multiple stacks, especially, you know, half slab stacks of floor in the nether to prevent things from spawning, like, yeah, you can just have a backpack full and just middle click. Well, again, I say middle click. I find the most useful spot to map it is right stick click, because I use B button on Xbox to crouch if I'm using a controller. Yeah, go into your settings, controller, and scroll all the way down to the bottom and pick block is the last thing. It will be unmapped by default. And I think crouch is double mapped to B and right stick click, if I remember right, on Xbox by default. So like you're just moving one of those buttons, whichever one you don't use for crouch, make it your pick block button. So useful. So useful. It's useful in creative, it's useful in survival. Especially, yeah, if you're doing repetitive tasks, like you could be in here, you know, and like click to grab another repeater, click to grab a torch, click to grab a hopper. Like if you're fixing something in a system and you don't necessarily have to rearrange your hotbar to do it. Okay, let's see. I'm 100% gonna want to move this. Okay, I can tell already that I'm gonna want this to meet with this frame most likely. We'll do 129 because 130 should have the frame laying on top, and we'll see what that looks like. But I'm totally gonna move it to outside the chunk on either side then. Okay. Ooh, what do you have for sale? Anything good? I don't know if we have vines yet. Look at all the freaking dogs! Whole family just spawned there. Okay, okay, so I'm gonna move this. So we're gonna move this out one block on either side, which is unfortunate. But it's better to make these mistakes now than to commit to poor design. And I think I've got an idea. But I need to frame it and step back and see it, and I think it will be what I'm expecting. Okay, so we'll leave that for now. We'll get rid of these. Okay, and we're going to replace this. Okay, up to 130. And over, we'll knock the other tower down, and then we'll frame the rest. Well, here, let's do this. Can we forward place full speed? No, we cannot. Okay. I tried. I can't. I don't know. I know some people can bridge like that. I cannot. Okay. So that is that frame, and we want to take down the interior tower, right? Because that one's the one that's lined up. This is the one that was not. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. We get a sense for what that looks like. Okay. I might make the central tower. Do I make the central tower part of that entire chute? And then we can still come up more in the center for like the actual, what will most likely be a creeper farm at the top of the tower. Okay, I gotta frame it out some more and see. So where does this come out to? Okay, let's see. Okay, so if we do this, dude, why you spawn? I gotta spawn proof these roofs. Okay, so let's do this. So we're gonna jump down one. We're gonna do that for a second. Right, so okay, that's the block coming in. We'll do a little bit of the wall there so we remember. We'll go back to our cobble and jump. Yeah, okay, jump up here. And I'm gonna break this and this. And that. Okay. So we've got 2 blocks. Okay, let's see if I counted this right. So if we go over... Was that from 130? Okay, hold on a second. Let's take a look at this. No. It's got to be way steeper at first and more rounded at the top. Oh yeah, AC, the Minecraft documentary. I think it's a jam. I think it still holds up. It's, babe, you know what's really interesting? I feel like this song is there's a lot going on in this song. It makes my brain hurt, actually. I like it, but right? I don't have multiple musics playing, do I? It's a very busy song. I think the documentary holds up really well, but it is like, it's funny to think like it was, I think it was done in, I think they were done filming it in 2012. It might have even been out in 2012. So like the game has just changed so much since that documentary came out. But I was saying earlier, like it's amazing, like even at that early point in its life cycle, how many amazing builds there were to point back to. Like there was the Starship Enterprise and the computer processor and Paul Soares and Yogg's cast and entire careers that were built up, like and stuff that would, you know, amaze even Paul Soares. And like it's just wild to think like how much had already happened by the time they recorded that versus one more block. Okay, so I was gonna meet that in the middle, but it is nowhere as steep as what I am hoping for. Okay, let's try 4. Okay, so I'm gonna come up 4 from there, in 1, up 4, 3, right? Was that? Hold on, I lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4, in 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then what if it was kind of rounded at the top here? So no, we'll do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just saw a creeper spawn on the roof. And now what if it was a single up climb? Is that the halfway point? I think that it is. Oh man, look at this. Look at these beams spawning things. No, thank you. The heck? Come on now. Leave me. I'm just trying to do some peaceful building here. Haven't seen it released. Can't remember too much. That one is. I've seen it a bunch of times. It's very, very ingrained. That story, like how they told it, I think was very well. One thing that I did remember pretty quickly is like how offensive the junk boy parts like just didn't need to be in there. Like the stupid comments would have been the same documentary without. Did I not? There were 2 Endermen. I hope I didn't look at either of them. Can I get over here and sleep before that zombie sees me? No. That one might see me. He's coming down. He's coming down. I don't want to snuggle. I'm good. There he is. Could have been edited out. No one would notice. Yeah. Okay. I think that's more the shape that I wanted. Let's take a look in the daylight now. Yes. Yes. Okay. So imagine the roofs on the sides here being the same as the lower, but then to make up the gap with the higher roof, we've got room for stained glass, and we can also open this up into like skylight panes, but there will also be like, I think AC and I talked about like copper supports because they can go green and oxidize. Let's see. Okay. Can I replicate this on the other side to frame it is the question. That's always the trick. So where does this start over here? It goes 1 below the frame, which is 2 in on the flat part. So how do we get that? So we came out to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then singles. Pick block. Right. And then we just kind of do that same thing around the outside with glass. We'll put the occasional frame. Let's go take a look at that from back here now. Now you can kind of get an idea for what I've been talking about this whole time as we start to see the size of it. So maybe it's a little too tall. I gotta think about it some more, because maybe I bring the walls up, making more room for stained glass on the side, and make the ceiling a little bit less pronounced, make the walls more pronounced, and give it some room for stained glass. I don't know. Maybe let's go see inside. You don't think it's tall enough, Kung? Let's see what is the block count over here. Do I have stone? I'm gonna grab some stone block. So what are we talking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is it 11? 1, 2, 3. Right? That's one. Sorry. Why is this so difficult? 1. We're jumping on to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that the very top? That's the very top of the build back there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 would be the top of the farms over there. So where does that roof come up to? Because that's the next question. So let me get some slabs. You feel like it's going to be... You feel like if it's going to be a tower... Wait, what? So don't forget, there's going to be a gigantic structure at the top of that tower, 40 blocks above the creeper farm in the peak of this tower. So that wooden cross right there is the idle spot that allows the iron farm to still be spawned in, and what will eventually be the creeper spawn on top of this tower. Let me grab slabs. Up here. Okay, those are, what do we have? Brick. Let's do the bricks for now. Okay, so in keeping with the philosophy here, the old roof was basically this, and I'll correct it after for the half slabbing, but I just want to keep it proportional to what the last build was, or what the first half was rather. That's why I'm drawing this out to see Kung if it meets what I'm thinking from a vision, because I still haven't seen, like, I mean, you saw, like, I already changed the slope of that roof quite a bit once. I wish I'd noted the chords of that when I was standing on that. Okay, so that was lined up. Yeah, so if that is where I get across this, if that's where the old roof, if that's where the roof meets, so we'll break that and then step out from there. All right, let's see what this looks like framed in now. Fisherman hut and lighthouse, that's pretty slick. Okay. So think about it this way, like this part of the build doesn't necessarily change, right? Like this can still be the same space. It can still fit this same storage and this farm above. But above that will be, see, that's further up than I want it to be. But I don't think it needs to be at that point. Like when you look at the height of that, right? Like that's where like there's going to be some stained glass, maybe a bigger stained glass in the back wall, but I would like to have at least a couple, right? A stained glass, maybe 3 or 5 along this strip on either side, and then a big central glass in the back. But that combined with like the massive ceiling on top of that all is this is going to be a big build. It is a big build, and it's going to get considerably bigger. And I personally don't think that needs to be bigger for this realm, for this scale. I might even round it off just a little bit more at the top. But I also kind of want to see how it looks once I've cut enough of the, I think the green, the warped wood. Wait, do they not incline into the tower? Is that not what's going on? Or are you talking like the back as well? Because the tower isn't necessarily the tower. The tower is this structure, and then if there's a tower, it would probably be like a tower built a little bit off center on one of these back quadrants, if you will. So there'll be like a taller spire coming out off to the side. So like there's still one more big piece basically to put in it, in addition to the consideration of like what will it look like with if we consider putting a creeper spot up at the top too. Like it may be interesting. Warped wood and oxidized copper I think will look great. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good spot. We get all the way to bed. No, we cannot.
Huh.
This won't be here, by the way. This is just bypassing the system so I can have a return down the other side there. Eventually it will loop all the way out and all the way back. In fact, wherever we hide it back here, we could have some kind of like platform. It is very kind of cathedral-like, so maybe there's an altar for enchanting up there or something. Gotta go through the ceiling and see if there's any stray blocks. I see one up there. One extra block up there. Not too many misses though, it seems. I take it back, never mind, there's a bunch on there. Ugh, okay, never mind. Don't pay attention to the details. I like that this farm is cranking along. That's nice. Because again, I do use a lot of rockets, so it is a good thing. But that is cranking along the whole time we're here. A fix it later thing, yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure this is going to get turned into a sculk drop. How much do you think we have? Okay, hold on. ADHDCraft. Oh! Let's build a drop chute. Let's build a drop chute. Because that's important right now. Not enough? You don't think enough for that chute? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Let's see what it would take. Let's just see what it'll look like, Amanda. Just in case we like it. Okay, how many blocks is this chute if we're gonna do this? So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's 16 times negative 53. Oh my God. We can spiral the rainbow through it when it's all said and done. Okay, so that's 1 stack. Got us to 15. Why level 15 stack? I'm gonna have to clear out the rest of that skulk. A little over almost 2.5 stacks times 16. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit. Okay, well, if we figure out a design we like for a rainbow chute. We're not ready for that yet. I'll save that for like a galaxy glass sky or something. Okay, let's pick that back up real quick. No point in wasting it. That is valuable. Which one is it? This one? My God. You break it really fast. Where are we at? 27. We can survive that. Make sure we get all that back. There is a huge amount of I can clear out still somewhere. I got to find my way back to it. It's down here somewhere. This was all skulk through here. This is where I killed the warden. I killed like 12 wardens in a row before I figured out the skulk sensor that I couldn't get to, that I had like haha. It was here, right? And there was a block here. And I was like, haha, I will put it right here. So the thing that was like screaming, hearing me was right here. The problem was that the shrieker was here. It was literally right next to it, hidden behind it. And I thought like, I have won. And I had to fight like 20 wardens before I found it. They just kept spawning as soon as I finished the last one. It was awful. I popped a totem and then didn't bother carrying one since then. Okay. Let's put that carpet hole back, huh? That's gonna make somebody have a real bad day. Is the carpet down? Where'd the carpet go? How do I not have the carpet? That's weird. Okay. One carpet, please. One carpet, please. One wool, whatever. Oh, I placed it down there. Ah, that's right. Oh yeah, when I was, it's in a hole in the wall. I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay, so the even the farm structure that we have there would fit well below. Yeah, okay. Man, it's just project after project. So like now that this is hollowed out, I can technically build the building, worry about what we do with the landscape around it afterwards. I can build the back half. There's still this part, this wing over here to clear out, which would be clearing it out from here, 3 chunks that way, and all the way over here. So it's still like that, three chunks that way, still to clear out for the last wing. It's, man, like, so I feel like the first part of it came together really fast, and then the overwhelming scale of it and the depth of the storage system and all that. I had this, so I originally came over here. I put the sugarcane farm over here and had it collecting to its own little storage. But again, I think I mentioned earlier, it's just sitting on top of the rack that's already delivering goods around the farm, the storage system. Sorry. Okay, man, just junk everywhere. Junk everywhere. Let's pick up. Oh, I should have put the. I should have put the hoe back. I can't believe I don't have a netherite hoe yet. I'm kind of shook that I don't have a netherite hoe yet. Okay, let's see what we're filtering on. I think most of this, some of that we're not. This we should be. Where did I just see? I thought I just saw like observers and stuff. It's the old staircase. I know I don't have a netherite hoe, right? Like, how out of character is that? I have boots, but I've been wearing the gold. Anytime I go to the nether, like, I haven't been in the nether in so long, though, I don't even need these. And I've got, obviously, sword, axe, both picks, shovel, but not the hoe. Okay, gotta light it better down here. Obviously. Do we have torches? I don't even have torches on me. Okay. What can we get rid of here? What will sort and how bad is the overflow? This will sort. That will sort. Those I think are overflow though. I don't know if spider eyes sort. I'm pretty sure. Okay, redstone and zombie flesh should. I think coal ore. I know iron ingot. And we can put these away. Spruce log will sort. Okay, then we'll just throw this stuff in here. Because we will be forever returning to it. Yeah, did I not? I just had a bunch of observers somewhere, didn't I? Forgot to put those down. I had more torches and lanterns somewhere. This is the overflow storage. Woo. It's a messy. It is a messy. Yes, we've got more stone than we can handle. Diamonds? We're not sorting on diamonds? Okay. We're not sorting on lapis yet. May as well grab the emeralds. I'm not sure how sugarcane got this far into the system unless it's been sitting in there for a while. Unstackable stuff. I feel like I should get rid of the unstackable stuff and just get a bunch of space in the system. Iron can come. I don't know. The bell can go in gold. Are we not sorting on apples? How are we not sorting on apples? Those are unstackable. What else? What else? Busted leather. We'll manually sort all that stuff here. We're going to throw that leather armor out. And we do need torches. We did. I think that's what I came over here looking for, was lanterns or torches. Because we do have a little bit of a dangerous spot over here now that... I mean, it was before. Stuff was spawning on top, but now it's like actually spawning in the base, and we don't want that. It's a little better. It's not perfect, but we'll get there. Okay. I can't believe I was that close to the bed and I didn't sleep. But in the meantime, okay. Let's do that. While we're over here, we can hit up gold. And we'll throw... Check this out. Golden apple. Golden apple. Efficiency 1 golden apple. Efficiency 1 golden apple. You ever had one of those? That's a first for me. Okay, what else do we have over here? Okay, so these are the pedestals. Yeah, right? Efficiency of you what? You don't use efficiency on your apples? I kind of sometimes I like silk touch, but it, you know, they go down smoother. Okay, I had some kind of random tool chest over here. Yeah. Okay. So buckets, random tools, mostly flint and steel so far. Some gold. This needs to go over to iron. Yeah, right? That's a new kind of efficiency with the golden apples. Okay, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Okay. Where do saddles and a dragon head go? Just in random tools for now. It's not getting sorted on yet, so. And then, where was our rando chest? Over here. There are all the flags when I'm always looking for them. May as well put those emeralds and iron away. Aren't we sorting on that? Surely we're sorting on that. Are we full of dirt? Is this overflow? Probably. Well, like this is just stuff I got lazy about putting away. Okay, we're getting messy over here. We're getting late. This is why we need this work on this storage system, because we're doing a number on the BS chests, as I call them. Quite a few of them going. This way, I like to group stuff in the. It's not OCD. It's just a preference. An obsessive preference to reorder them. Okay, we gotta be full on dirt. Dirt is a thing we are full of, right? We gotta tame this cat. Okay, so we don't need the dirt. Put the dirt down. I think we could save the grass. Gravel. Surely we still need... I don't know if we're sorting on the coal ore, because I think it keeps going back through the system. I think it may be past the sort that I've set up so far. But I'm pretty sure about the pot. No, I'm not sure about that. I am... Whatever. Go back into the system. Enjoy yourself. Go back through. Be free. We'll take a shot at it again some other time. It'll go back to the baloney chests. But at least the sorted ones, not the random ones in the middle of the pile. Okay. I'm going to want this. I'm going to be looking for that later. Bundles. Very powerful. Throw the ender chest in there when you're not using it. Those markers. Maybe a sandwich for later. Actually, what was in that thing? Oh, there was that. Where the... Okay, so there's pistons. There's glass. Glass can get put away. Yeah, you can put an ender chest in a bundle because they stack. Shulkers don't stack because they're unique entities, because they have different contents. But an ender chest, just an ender chest. Like, the thing that makes it unique is like a back end thing, not the chest itself. You can stack ender chests. If you've ever gone on like end city runs to get a bunch of elytra, and you come back with like just as many ender chests as you do elytra, because they're more commonly found than the end ships. But yeah, bundle that away. Anything that stacks up to 64. So you can even put your arrows in there, but you can't shoot. if your arrows are in there. So just something to think about. We'll throw all this stuff back into the storage, and I will deal with adding. I'll add more to the. I'll finish sorting the next wing. The left wing is almost built out. I might even have. Do I have the? I might have the redstone to finish that. Actually, come to think of it. Do I have the redstone now? No, I don't. How close are we? Ouch. Uh, 15, 30, 60. I need another 30. Before I can do that next leg. And in fact, have I redstoned over here and just not... Yeah, I've redstoned over here and I haven't done the additional sorting decisions here. I should probably do that. Because enough of this stuff does get thrown into the system. Yeah, I'm throwing gold and lapis and stuff in here. I'm definitely putting this... I definitely keep filtering this stuff. Oh, man. Okay, well, that's already wired, and we just need the hoppers. Nope. Hoppers. Hoppers. Hop. Hop. Hoppers? 57 hoppers? We need our sorting. We need to eat. Okay. Let's go finish sorting on some stuff. Because the redstone, we're wasting that redstone over there if we're not sorting on that stuff, basically. Getting all wet in the central tower here. Okay, so we want to be on this side. So we'll just, the easy way, we'll just fly under. Nope, we'll fly under. There we go. Okay, hoppers. Shift clicking in the front. They should be facing the comparator. Oh, no. We have stuff going through. Yeah, we have stuff going through the system right now. What am I thinking? I wasn't thinking of that. There's stuff going through the system right now. Are we sorting all the way up till there? Okay, we'll break this one and we'll stop the sorting for a moment. Oh, Adia, hey, what's going on? Got off to an early start today. I think I started a stream about 7:30 tonight. How is it college preparation going? Hopefully well. As well as it can be. Hopefully not wild robot levels of crying yet. Is this fully built? This is fully built out. Okay. So now we just need to figure out what the heck goes in these things. So let's figure that out actually. So what are we not sorting yet? Where did I break the sorting? Okay. We need to do... Oh, do ender pearls sort correctly? I don't know if those sort correctly because of how they stack. They do. Okay. They do. Interesting. They just drain down to a different... They have a different value, essentially. Okay. So, another 4 of the sort... And the lapis. Do we have enough diamond? We sure do. Do we have enough diamond? Okay, and we're sorting on diamond. We're sorting on gold. What should I be sorting on? Like, what am I gathering out there? I'm not smelting it. I'm just mining it. Should I be sorting on the raw gold? It depends if I'm gathering it with this or that. I mean, I guess eventually we could sort on both. I feel like sorting on the raw gold is going to be most valuable. So that's the diamonds. That's the gold. That's the thing I'm going to throw the most of in there, at least. And there's no way. I got one gas tier. Do I even bother sorting on gas tiers? Like, that just seems like a flex at this point if that ever happens. Because we need 41 in here to get it to drop. And we need 8 to make a ghast. Now, well, she had 2 breakdowns today? Not ready to go? Still have so much to pack. Taking a break and drinking? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I will partake in a little something here. Hold on a second. I gotta go clear out some, what are they? The monuments? Ocean monuments? That would be nice. Yeah, that, I think that would be a fun build. I've always wanted to do like a rapture type underwater, like my own version of an underwater ocean monument. Less deadly, hopefully. Okay, sorting, like this is the thing, like, do I want to sort on this? Yes. Am I going to a place anytime soon that I need this sorted right now? No, not really. But when we do, throw it in the box. It'll filter on its own. Move the mouse brand sorters when we don't forget to disconnect the system while we're actively unloading. Do I really not have kelp here? That cannot be. Oh, okay. I just uploaded it. I will put it in the top thing for some reason. Okay. 4 sorters. And it should fall right through. Good. Okay. Let's see if we can do this a little easier this time. What do we sort on? Raw copper? Oh my god, I just had a flashback. Does it... I feel like Adia must have watched it enough times. Raw copper, duplicated raw copper. I just had a flashback of me being sent into space by Apple Buddy in 100 days. There was an exploding ore day, and she threw ore at my feet, and it exploded, and I went, I think, 300 blocks into the sky. She pulled a bucket trick and survived. I did not. Find the short on her channel. It's so ridiculous. Okay, what are we... Okay, I gotta do this sorting here. Okay. So, that's andesite. Diorite, granite. Wrong hopper. God, I hope I don't miss and hit the wrong hopper on any of these. Because that will... Well, I guess it would just break the next thing that's being sorted because the sorting buttons would fall into there. But that would be fun. Okay. So we're sorting on all of those things. So now we can come back over here because we've got a cluster. Do we not have a cluster waiting to happen here? That should start flowing back through now. Did everything else that went into there go through, I guess? Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right. Let's sleep. Adia, I'll show you a glimpse of the framework of the back half here. The first part of the roofs in the back, it's basically a big cross, a big cathedral-like structure. But the walls in the back are going to come up to a point like they did in the front, but then they're going to jut up abruptly, and there's going to be a big spot for, well, a decent spot for stained glass on the sides, and then a big spot for like a stained glass in the back, and then a kind of domed, arched roof with glass and copper and letting all the light in. It's gonna seem, I mean, it does seem very big, I think, already, but it's gonna seem really big when the roof is all the way up there and you've got the light cascading in during the day. We've got, obviously the storage will be 4 wings, and a look at kind of that height right there. That pillar height right there is the height of the farm and storage system in the front. So just for perspective, right? Like, that's where that roof goes up to now. And then the back half of the building is where like it kind of really opens up, the big cathedral back. And again, that's the comparison of where that farm is height-wise in the front. And obviously there is just like a ton more room in the back here. This is going to be, yeah, this is going to be a big one. I keep thinking like, oh, it's like I'm making progress, and I am, but it's also like, it's an insane build, and the whole design principle, and I still need to test this out. I think I got it in the right spot. I was talking about this at the beginning of the stream. I want to test it a little longer, but this idle spot right here, if we look at the spawn spheres, when you're standing here, basically, where can bad guys spawn? They can spawn in the red. And if we light in here, they won't spawn in the building. I've figured out a way, at least this front roof is spawn proofed. I've got to finish the roofs and spawn proof the sides, but I've got an idea on how to do that. The reason that that idle point is right there is so that this iron farm is still loaded in. So you're all the way up there. I'd like to put the creeper farm back on top and then also have the iron farm still going so that like it's a pretty sick idle spot, because it can, like, all your stuff can sort, it can smelt. Actually, the smelter would turn off where it is, but like, I mean, honestly, we're gonna have a lot of stuff going in this one central area. But that's the design that I'm going for, is like a big Gothic cathedral with all the farms and storage and stuff. Hold on a second. And then a nice little idle spot right up here to wait for it. Okay, we got to get rid of this thing though for now, because that's distracting. I died immediately at the start of the stream tonight, by the way. Amanda, you might have been the only one on when that happened. I was setting up to idle, like stream starting soon, and like had it in this camera. I took my stuff off so I could show my sweatshirt. And then I was like, oh yeah, let's go. Hey, I was up there. I was like, hey, let's fly down, and just slammed into the ground with no wings on. So good news is I had slept right nearby. I'd slept at that bed and just basically ran over here and picked up my stuff. So we're good there. It can always be clipped, yeah. Okay, so We've got the stone. I really do need to go mine redstone. This all just takes shape bit by bit, though. So we're sorting on this entire half now? Is this, wait, is this all done now? No, it isn't. I did not finish up here. I'm such a distracted idiot. It's why this stream is called ADHDCraft. Like, I even put it, I don't know if anyone read the description tonight, but I feel like, is it Hal and Malcolm in the Middle? I don't know if anyone knows. It's like an ADHD meme, but like that is very much my life. Where it's like, hey, do you change the light bulb in the garage? And there's like a squeaky door, so you go to get the grease, but the drawer's broken. So you go to pull the screwdriver out, but I don't know, the grill's in the way, so you move the grill and you notice the propane's open, so you go down to Home Depot. And then your wife calls you. It's like, have you changed the light bulb in the garage? Like, what do you think I'm doing? That's why I'm at the depot. Light bulb's here. Yeah, but we need propane. Okay. Speaking of, what are we going to sort in these last couple? So like moss. These are not useful things. Oh, also I need more. I need more buttons. Finally, I need more stone. What do we do with that? This is why I made stone buttons the sorter, the filter item, because it's one of the most abundant resources that we have. Okay, sorted. Let's look at what we've got a bunch of and what we need to filter on. What have I been throwing into the system wanting to get rid of? Kelp we're about to fix. We could do magma blocks if we haven't already. I feel like we got a couple stacks of those going. Copper should be good. There's more magma. Do we glowstone? Chests probably. Chests and hoppers. Have enough of those to probably sort on. They should have their own little spot. Is this... maybe lanterns? Maybe a second... oh my god. What is going on in here? Moss should get filtered again soon. Copper should get filtered. We need to do fish. We need to get rid of the unstackables. Man, did string? What happened to string? String should be filtering. It should not be coming back around here. Something's going on with it. Starts early, it jump scared me. Yeah, the description is basically what's happening right now. Like, I gotta do a storage system, but I gotta go get redstone, but I gotta go repair my tools, but I gotta... But look at this shiny thing over here. Okay, did I got more moss. So let's sort moss.
Huh.
That won't fall through yet, but I want to make sure. Where did we have rando junk going into? Going into here? I'll come back for that stuff. Is it dog time?
Dog time.
It's dog time. Would you do me a favor, shut the air off after?
Huh.
Thank you.
And then it's giggly girls go to bed.
Yeah.
Giggly
Yo, yeah, I heard the giggling. They're having a sleepover. 9 and 8, so there's definitely some giggling. Do I only have? Wow, I got to get more shroom lights. Why are we even sorting on these?
Huh.
Sometimes it's ridiculous to be sorting on these things this early. I could be using these, but they're tied up in the machine. I should get a little kelp farm going or something, huh? Okay, and then what did we say we wanted to sort on? We should sort on magma blocks. Because we got a decent amount. We could sort on glowstone next to it. I really like, I almost want to revamp the entire system at some point because the logical connection between some of these is great, but then like already, like why wouldn't redstone be somewhere around these? And how come I have an extra cobblestone over here? Because I got tired of sorting it or throwing it out, so I just started an extra cobblestone pile. You know, like certain monster drops aren't here. I don't have one for spider eyes. I don't have ender pearls over here. What else are we missing? Slime is not here. It's around the corner. It's tough. These also don't have to be 5 bays. Like you could just keep running these in a straight line if you wanted to, but it calculates nicely. Like it just makes it easier to like snap on. Like I can quickly take a glance and know that like, oh, I need, you know, 15 redstone per bank, 5 comps, 5 repeaters, 15, 20, 25 hoppers per. It just makes it so much easier. We have, you know what? I was going to say we were going to sort on chests, but no, we are not. We are going to finish building out our chest monster here. Which way are these? Are these this way? This doesn't matter as much. Okay, are you gonna? I thought I had the timing down, but it wants to instant open the chest as soon as you press on it. Okay, gonna finish this wall. You shut the air.
Yeah.
Thank you. Are you okay? You getting sick?
No, I took them out spit.
Oh, okay. You're not going to want to stay down here, dog. Yeah, so much for sorting on chests anytime soon. I'm going to need a lot more. I'm also going to need a lot more hoppers over here. Really? Dude. Come on. I got creeped. Shark face. Okay, how many of my chests did you break? Okay, well I guess that's a sign. That's a sign. One, I need less invasive music. Really? Come on! I'm trying to chill out the mood, not get attacked. What a jerk creeper. Okay. Three. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 banks of 5. Need to light up that hill? Yeah. I mean, soon this will be encased, and then outside, I don't really care. Because once this is all walled in and it's lit up in here, it could be as dark as it wants to be out there. As long as we spawn-proof the roof appropriately, when we're standing in the middle, most importantly, it'll have all the right bits turned on, hopefully. Hopefully, if the design all goes to plan. I think it's easier to pull off on Bedrock. I think we can do it. Just because of the limited spawn radius of things. Okay, where are we at? 11 chests? There might be a tree cutting session coming up here. Because this is not getting us very far. Okay. Okay, and then what do we need over here? I need the redstone for this side. And I think we had a bunch of hoppers. We have lots of iron, and we do have wood, but I will need to cut a lot more. Because 64 pieces of wood only makes 32 chests. And we have, what? Each of these banks, right? You got to think of it this way. 5 by 3, so there's 15. They're 2 deep, 30. Plus another 15, 20, 25. Another 25 chests in hopper recipes. So, what did I say? It was 30. It's close to 2 full stacks of wood for each bay of 5. If I am calculating that right, which is kind of crazy. Like two 64 stacks of wood in that one. And actually, come to think of it, a lot more when I frame it and log it and put stairs. Never mind. And then the rail system running underneath. Whew. It's a crazy build. All right. Comparators all lit up all the way around down that backside. I think the only thing that we are not officially sorting on is there's an empty chest up here. We get under here, we can. Okay. I think it's this very last one should have a marker in it. It does. It has the markers. I was using this to just keep like shulkers in a spot. I get the marker in there because it's an entity. You can't put it in a frame. But we do have an empty chest we could use for something there. Like, thank God we're sorting on beetroot seeds because, you know, I got my own storage for poisonous potatoes. We've got a lot of books. Decent amount of books. Okay, do I need to... How's my wings are okay. My pick's a little bit busted. I was going to start framing out the chests, but like I didn't realize like the chests themselves aren't there. Oh, there's okay. I don't want to put those hoppers there. I'm going to forget those hoppers. So this stuff is kind of where I should be keeping it, I think. Temporary stuff that I'm using to build the place that I keep coming back to look for that isn't sorted. Okay, redstone should be sorted. This iron should be. That should be now. Let's see if stone is truly full. We've removed a little bit. The gunpowder can go. Top off my potatoes. The leaky cauldron renamed. For whatever reason, I don't even know why I renamed it. I did have it in my hotbar as I was sketching the one for the sign, though. Okay, so we'll throw the stone in. I should make... You know what? In the short term... Nope. Nope, please. Yeah, flag back. We'll make that stone temporarily. Because we have so much overflow, I may as well be comfortable putting it into the system for a little while more. I can always throw it on the ground. It could be an easy way to dispose of it. This is really cool on on computer, right? So if you want to like drop stacks of stuff, like yeah, you could drag them over. You could also hit Q to drop things, but if you control Q, you can drop entire stacks at once, which is really nice. So basically as fast, like just move your mouse and click Q as you go, and you can just drop entire stacks with very little effort. I don't know if there's a quick drop stack on controller. I don't think that there is, but that's handy. That hid for me for a very long time. Okay. Oh yeah, let's see what we should be able to sort on a bunch more of this stuff now. So hopefully I sorted on the rock hopper. Gravel should be able to go in. Wool should be able to go in. That stuff, no. That definitely don't put in there. And whatever, we can overflow that stuff again. We'll take another crack at overflow. Okay, so... Oh, were there more chests? Were those trap chests? More chests. Lots of chests kicking around. Not enough still. Okay. Some of that stuff is sorted as well. Like, I don't know how it came back around. Okay, not what I need to be fussing about right now. Should we repair, probably? Repair real quick. Okay. Okay, game. We can see the allays in the bookshop, which means... Okay. Is my guy still here? Thank God. If you weren't here, part of the barn burned because the lightning rod got hit, which put the fire onto the gas and the building. The building partially burned. The gas partially burned. It was traumatic. Oh, we got a decent amount of copper over here. I gotta finish moving. Ooh, azalea trees. Those are great decoration. Very limited record supply here because I've got a box that has the non-duplicates. We do have vines. I gotta grow those out. I gotta create a kelp farm. That could be a cool thing to automate over there. Gotta let the dog out. You probably won't miss anything too major except me like falling off, forgetting I didn't have my wings on. Okay. So that. Oh, there's a kelp farm. Kelp farm is a to-do. Okay, we don't have... We got 8 dragon heads? Holy cow, I went on a tear. Oh! Didn't realize we had a whole stack of shulkers. I didn't realize we had a whole another stack of shulkers. Do you know how much dirt we can save with this? So much dirt. So much dirt can be saved with that. That's amazing. Okay. Open up a head shop. I gotta remember, I was just being very loud, and they're having a sleepover, and they're supposed to be quiet now, so I should probably at least be reasonable and not get overly excited. But it was an entire stack of shulkers, so that's pretty cool that it was just sitting there. I definitely got to make those into some chests. Let's see, do we get any scoots? A single scoot, really? Rip off. Okay. I will do this for a minute because I know that is insane. There we go. Getting all reps. Getting all the reps in. Okay. Placeable baked potato. This is I did this by accident one time, by the way. Like, placeable baked potato. Oh no, I made an entire stack of my food into a placeable decorative object, but they let you craft it back, which is nice. That is thoughtful. That would be easy to miss, and a very easy mistake to craft those. I've done it. We have so much scoot if we need for dog armor. I should move these guys over. I gotta get a better working slime farm. I had a half-aid farm that I put together. It was kind of busted and broken. It worked very well, but some slimes could escape. It was just a sloppy way to do it. I didn't follow an actual design. Just the basic principle of hurting an allay in fire to infest it. But I didn't actually build like the trap to any standard. Just kind of figured it out. And it works. I got stacks and stacks of slime, but I do need to fix that and potentially move this over to the other place. As a functional farm, it would definitely sit better over there. Getting some of my levels back. I lost them all at the very beginning. Okay. So usually I keep fortune in there. Have I not unloaded iron in a while? Oh my god, okay. I gotta remember to drop that off. I got a bunch of netherrack. I must have planned to move that over from the storage and never did, because I wouldn't normally carry that around. Okay. What usually goes here? Like that? What am I missing? I think it's the bundle throwing me off. Reducing my my space. Okay, they're finished. It looks like they're finished. Okay. Let's not leave this on again. Both tridents there. Excellent. I wonder if this thing has seen any action. Huh. I wonder why those are in there. Did a witch die? Did witches drop those? I don't know. Okay. These have got to be out of iron by now. They're so close. I haven't been over here much. That's the thing. I gotta also bring this farm over to the other side. Oh, don't forget to turn my sound back up. Yes. Thank you. Producer AC. Appreciate it. I seriously do. Like it I would forget this stuff so much longer. Still flying. We're fine. Everything's fine. I don't know what this will look like when my daughter plays on Xbox, because like it can't render as far. But it is starting to take shape. It's gonna still need a lot of landscaping on all sides. Gonna need a bit more mining. That might be actually next after a quick bio break. Okay, let's do this. Let's empty out the iron trap. Just realized I'm doing this in F1. Okay. Fly up here. And we'll give it 5 minutes. I don't know. Let's see if I remember that I took my armor off this time. If I don't, it'll be just as funny as the first time, though. Do I have a BRB that is... Yeah, I do, right here. Okay, perfect. Where does that go? Down here? Be right back. Be right back. Hydrate, stretch. don't enjoy a commercial break because I won't roll them. I mean, I could. It'd be kind of funny if I just like told you to just go away and not ignore it and just let the ad break roll, but enjoy some C418 and this ugly mug in the meantime. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm just settling back in. Is there a skeleton burning on the roof? That's great. I wish you could go free cam in this. That's fun in Java, being able to free cam idle and see what a trap's doing or what's happening outside your house. Okay, I'm gonna give it another minute or two. I want to see if the iron has built up in there, because like, how long did it take me to fly up here? Maybe one spawned while we were down there, maybe two spawned while we were down there, so like that's maybe up to 9 or 10 tops with a really lucky roll on 2 golems. We'll see if we've got, you know, I'm hoping 20 something iron down there, which means that the trap should be fully functional if we idle here, and then we can consider again moving a creeper sky block up above. If you were wondering if I'd remember, yes I did. Hate to disappoint you, but not today. Think we can clear that? I bet we can clear that. why I did that. It's a waste of rockets, but it's fun. I should do a bubble elevator out of here too, though. Okay. C418, great song, wrong energy. Okay. Oh, and we don't need BRB back anymore. BRB back? BRB back. BRB back. Okay, we're good there. Dang, I wanted you to forget. Were you thinking? Like please don't remember. So food farming definitely got to get going. Fishing contests need to be had. We can't stop the cat spawns if we don't have 5 tamed in the vicinity, which we really should have. Oh yeah, by the way, I was supposed to look, right? 20 something, please. 7, that's not great. That's not great. So that will require more testing. The idle spot may be much lower, which may require more work to spawn-proof the ground under here, depending on what it looks like underneath us. Like, there are some spots where it opens up a little bit. There's a cave, I think. I think there's a cave over there, either that or a massive pocket of ore that I cleared out. Hey, back, I'm Mouse. Got him! Finally! Waiting years for that. Got him! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, so many things. I'm really. It's not all crazy talk, right? You're starting to see the vision. I don't think you missed much. We idled. Did you step away for the BRB? You'd hydrate, or did you step away with the dog right before that? Either way, there was a BRB. I took my armor off. I remembered when I came back, much to AC's disappointment, because she already saw me fall once from the top of there, forgetting my wings weren't on. And there was a chance that it could have happened again. It definitely could have, but it did not. Man, there's just so much stuff. Okay, you know what I need to do? There needs to be more crafting. This place is so huge, it needs multiple crafting and ender stations and enchanting stations. I need to figure out enchanting soon. There's going to be a spot for that. Let's convert blocks. Let's put down, is this more? Whatever. There's one. We'll have this at least this will be central now as we start to expand the system. Did I put iron here? There's iron. So how much more do we have? It's crazy. And then most of this is sorted. So that can be an empty box again. And that is full of cobblestone for no good reason. We'll manually sort some things just to check on them. Make sure they're going where they're supposed to. Are we sorting on bones or bone meal? We're sorting on bone blocks? That's stupid. I mean, it's how I was putting it away, but we're not farming. I gotta move a zero-tick farm over here now, too. I should probably be sorting on the bones themselves, because it's how they're being gathered at this point. bones going into the system. We've got a very healthy amount of iron for all of the hoppers that we will need. Strings also, we'll throw the extra leads in there for now, I guess. And then where do we have? We're not sorting leather yet. Certainly got enough of it. Okay, while we are here, let's do... Put, what, 2 back? And then do the same thing here. And then where's our crafting? Our crafting's right here. So that should be... I don't want to accidentally make a bunch of maps. What is this? Paper divider. Man, that furniture add-on has some cool stuff. Okay, and then fireworks. Okay, that should be enough to get me through the end of the stream. Hopefully, maybe not. No fires. No fires, indeed. Okay, we need, I think redstone is a major block still. And in the process of getting redstone, I will get, what do you call it? Deep slate. So here we go. Oh no, son of a biscuit. I don't have an ender chest, and I don't have any torches. You know what I have been meaning to do, actually? I'm doing this. We're going to the mines, and we're moving the mines over here. Oh, perfect. Because I want to, well, I wanted to use this one over there anyways. Okay, there's nothing in there. Is there anything in here? I mean, this doesn't need to be here. Okay, settings. We're going to break the warp stone. We're going to go back to storage. And we're going to put this down here for now. And then what? Settings, name, change names. Is it, we'll call it mines. Submit, settings, icon. What was was it cave? Yeah, that works. Okay. So now when I forget my torches, I can at least just go, I can just go back upstairs without burning 18 rockets. Technically 4, but then I fly around and forget about other stuff. We don't have rock coal in here, do we? No, we are sorting on that though. That's good. Okay, okay, coal. We have 32 spruce logs. Does that makes enough sticks, doesn't it? How many sticks does that make? That makes a lot of sticks. Okay. So, extra sticks. We are sorting on those. Did I grab charcoal? Whoops. This is an OG one too. What is this one? Living mice. This is one of the very first ones. Okay, we can get rid of the dirt. Dirt was full. Right? Dirt's full. Yeah, we don't need dirt. Okay, we got lots of torches. Where is blaze powder? Is it at the leaky cauldron? I think it is. Okay. So I just want, I mean, I may as well make two ender chests. So we'll head back. I need, what do I need? 2 pearls and obsidian, and I think we are sorting on those. Where is obsidian though? Oh, it just lagged on me there. I don't know if you saw the frame rate drop for a second. That was a hot little frame drop. Okay, and then I need 2. Okay, so 2 eyes of ender, 2 ender chests. Those can go in my sack. Actually, no. 1 should go in my sack. 1 should go in my ender chest. Okay. Yeah, frame drop hard there for a second when it loaded into the area. It's like when if you teleport into it, it's just like, oh, hey, by the way, check out these 12,000 block updates. You wanted those all at once, right? Okay. I don't need that many stacks of rockets probably right now is an overkill, so that is why I have a gas box though. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get a full set going. We'll put mending on it. If you see any chainmail. Okay, put some of these away first. Down to the mines. Down's the easy way. We can, I mean, flying up's not terrible. Oh yeah, getting up out of here, even if you fall, like if I thought about sleeping here for a minute. And I was like, no, I don't want to wake up here if I die and have to climb all the way back out. But you don't, because even if you don't have a wand, you can walk up and left click this thing. Now that there's a teleporter down here, which is handy. Okay, so where do we branch out in a new direction? And where the heck was the rest of that skulk? It was off one of these trails somewhere. I don't know. Did I not go very far on this one? I guess we could go right here. This is not dug too far. Or is there a reason why it is not dug too far? Okay. Hold on a minute, everybody. Okay. Silk touch. Do I not have any building blocks? Okay. I am turning my game sound up for me. I don't think it affects you. But I want to hear if there's any noises I should know about in this area coming up. I would like to also gather this, but I did want to punch a little hole through here. Well, that's mildly disappointing. I thought it was a much bigger chunk than that. There is a huge chunk still somewhere. I gotta find it in one of these caves. I think that was all that was up here. Another torch, because when we fill this in, it's gonna get a little dark again. If you break it with regular or fortune, you get XP. If you break it with silk, you get it. And I am hoping to use it as a building block. I think especially for like a fake glass floor. Is that shulker box only for chainmail? Currently, yes. It's to remind me of what to put that set away. Because you correct me, like you still cannot make it. So like the only way to get it is to collect it, and the only way to keep it in good shape is to mend it. Okay, let's see. Hold on a second. I don't recommend this at home. Okay. Or I should say I don't recommend that with a keyboard and controller. Okay. Where was... I don't even remember what wing we were on. Oh, that's right. I had very slowly started this like one piece over here, and then it quickly diverged into a tunnel and got sidetracked, so... Whatever, we'll bust through until it links up again. It looks like it links up again right here, so that's good. Okay. So, what are we reminding deep slate? That way we can quick pick it if we need to. Okay. I usually make the paths and then I'll come back and clean up the side tunnels. It's not necessarily the most efficient way to strip mine, like I'm exposing more than I need to for sure. But that's okay. We can live with that. Especially since we need a massive amount of deep slate anyways for the main storage building build. Like it's not something I'm trying to avoid mining. So what you can do is you can get a trap door. Or you can elytra yourself down in here, and then you can just one high. So you can just like crawl through here and then poke some side holes. And you can do that with a trapdoor if you don't have elytra. I also, for the longest time this playthrough, I was using a Fortune 2 so as to not get nothing but flint, but then I switched to a silk. I put my netherite away for a bit so that I can start gathering copious amounts of gravel. Ooh! Don't mind if I do. Hello. Well, hello there. That's a nice little pocket. Oh, good. We needed the redstone. I think, you know, come to think of it, I shouldn't be doing this with silk. Right? Because I think, don't you build everything off of cobbled deep slate? So I'm going to do that. I don't need my bow right now. You know what? I don't need a sword right now. If we have our axe equipped, silk in the third slot, that should be fine. Okay, so let's put down any chest for a minute. We'll get down some of our miscellaneous stuff. And we'll start collecting cobble. Okay. So we'll pick this up, we'll put that away. We will silk that and then switch to fortune. What do we got enough torches for? We'll max out our torches at most. And then we'll head back. Using 3 per leg, basically. I got my music up a little bit loud in my headset. That's not a torch, that's a firework. It does sound like there's lava nearby. We're at -54, so if anything, it should be most often like literally at our feet below. Like we're gonna step into it, if anything, not like cause it to ooze out on us. Not to say that lava couldn't be above, it can be, of course. But hopefully we're minimizing that chance at y -54. Is this also C418 or is this one of the new artists? This is Lena Rain, okay. Is this the Skies update? Chase the Skies, I think. The new one. Okay. I think you can get away with putting torches a lot less often now, but it's old school habit. I just like I go out 10. It's nice, easy repetitives. We needed all that redstone. Okay. Sorry, chat, music off. Do you hear what I hear? I don't think I have any wool in my... Okay, we're going up. I saw it like trace through the wall. Is that a... Yeah, okay. I've obviously been down here. Okay, let's can you please not? There's a zombie spawner up there or something? Oh, I don't have a sword. I think I came through here and got all the shriekers, hopefully. Remember when you played Minecraft just to chill and relax? It's a good thing we brought a buttload of torches. Okay, let's settle here for 1 minute, because I do see something that we don't have that I want to grab. And also I want to talk about something that people I may not have a netherite hoe, but I do have an unbreaking mending flint and steel and unbreaking silk touch mending efficiency set of shears. So we'll grab those because we don't have any lichen. But yeah, you can unbreaking mending and here's the thing, like, why would you want to keep spending unbreaking and efficiency? Theoretically, I would want to put efficiency on them, because if you're ever doing any signs like I am, breaking wool is much faster with a set of shears, not to mention efficiency. So people are like, why would you do that? Anyone that asks that question does not spend a lot of time breaking wool. Okay, so whatever, the sandbox is a miscellaneous box. It's a good name for a... Okay, we'll throw all that in there. We'll put this away and that away, and then silk the ender chest, and then explore. I was much more excited to explore for like the half a second that I came around this corner, and then I realized there's a bunch of skulk, and I got less excited to explore immediately. Oh, I should have pulled out more torches while I had the box out. Where are they? In here? We'll grab another stack. Silk it. Is this the spot I was looking for? This might be the spot I was looking for. There's definitely some areas that still have a lot of skull. Dang it, did I put the shears away? I guess, can you bone meal these probably? I'm gonna guess that hopefully you can. There's enough of them here though. I should just do it. Okay. Okay. Keep these out for a bit. You get those? Okay. I will keep the shears just in case so that we can get more of that. We don't have to hotbar them. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. How come they don't, do they not trigger the warden and get him mad? Why doesn't he go get mad at them? Oh, is that a catalyst or a... It's a catalyst. Okay. That's okay, right? Those don't call it, right? Oh, wait, is that one right there? Is that one right there? That was certainly not fun. Are there no sensors to set it off right now? Is that what the thing is? Okay, we're breaking this.
Huh.
There's a trader down here. Dude, what are you doing? You should not be down here, man. I appreciate you wanting to bring me stellar deals. Could you please stop? Dude, okay. You know what? Did I get him? I think I got him. I do not need dude tripping sensors right now. Okay. No. Shh. Why are there so many of you? Oh, this is what we came here for, right? We're looking for redstone. Like, dude, like maybe not right now. Maybe not right now. Is it diamond up in the ceiling? What did I have? Did I have one shriek? I only had one shriek, right? I don't want to fight a warden right now. I'm pretty sure I only had one. Woo! Okay. Maybe it's time to go back. Maybe now is not the skulk mining. Okay. How do we get out of here? Wait, do you not get... You do, okay. Shrieker sensor, catalyst. Okay, yeah, let me see if I can find my way out of here. The way we came in. There was some redstone and in all the tunnels we didn't clear up on the way. I think it's down that way. May as well clear this out while we're here. We don't need the iron. I'm not even going to bother stopping to get that. Okay. Well, hey, one shriek. I think we're going to be okay. That is a drop. There was diamond in the ceiling over there. I don't need diamond that bad. Okay, we got all of that. Okay, I remember this on the way in, so that's good. We'll grab the redstone and diamond and keep heading for the exit. I don't need scary cave sounds right now, game. I also don't need these 2 pieces of tuff. And I don't need sensors making noise in the background. I hear them. We're out of here. We're so out of here. As soon as we get this redstone. That scared the hell out of me. Does this make noise? Oh my god, it does. The lichen makes a different sound on the ground. Absolutely terrified me. Okay. This has to be around where we came in. Where do we come in? This looks like nothing but deep dark. Nothing but skulk. Ay! Okay, how do we get in here? I'm ready to go home. Okay. So, what is this? Oh, did I dig up 2 right? Oh no, this was me marking how to get back here. Okay, so we had a cave system. Torches on the left. So I hadn't dug anything. That far over. Okay. That was not unsuccessful. Is this the leg that we were going down when all of that went sideways? And I went down here and I started defining the side tunnels on the side of that clearing. Okay. So. Let's bring all this stuff upstairs. Get rid of the skulk first. Okay. And then let's see, do we still have our fortune? We do. Do we? You know what? No. No. Those are building blocks. Those are not diamonds. We got enough diamonds. The redstone we will totally mine, though. I tried to switch to the other pick to try and repair it with the falling experience. No. Almost. Oh, yeah, I picked that one with silk. Okay, we got stack and a half. That's not terrible. Is that what we needed? I think it was. Oh, we can get music going again. As soon as I heard that skulk sensor go off, I was like, I gotta be careful. And then the shrieker, I thought I got all the shriekers. That's the first shrieker I've heard down there in a while. Okay, I feel like I unloaded stuff into a shulker as well, so that wasn't even the full extent of what I wanted to unload. Yeah, see, this had some more stuff. We'll put the extra torches away. Oh, I'm gonna grab the redstone. Can we just, I'm just gonna get this over with and lay this redstone out real quick. Oh man, I haven't finished building this out. Oh, wait, no, I did finish building it out, and I got creeped here the other day, and it blew up a bunch of this. So we need blocks and 4 repeaters. 1, 2, 3, 4 repeaters. And a torch. Okay, let's... Oh, okay. Almost killed myself there. I know that doesn't sort. I know that's full. Whatever. I should change it to sort on bones. Okay, we'll keep that for now. How many repeaters did I say? 4? There's 13. There's blocks. We'll bring some lanterns so that we don't... Really? Get out of my... Don't you mess up my farm! Don't you mess up my farm. Dude, I'm dealing with an Enderman here. Do you mind? Good, you brought me a carrot. Thank you, zombie. Okay. We're good. Everything's good. Okay. We still got redstone. We got the building blocks. We got the repeaters. And I need to make a torch, right? Was it just a single torch that was missing? Okay. It's, yeah, teleport into the sugarcane farm. If it moved a block up there, that could be catastrophic. Pull the wrong block, water runs all over the storage system. Okay. Coming back here, and we are going to fix the repeaters that creeper so rudely blew up on us. And then redstone, and then where was the missing torch? I think just the one. 2, 4, 5, 5, 5. Okay. And then this is all redstone. It is all repeated. We have the comparators ready to go, and it's just a matter of dropping in the ones. I usually have my bow hotkeyed there. Oh man, did I just drop a weapon? Okay, we gotta fix the creeper problem over here. This is awful. This is the thing that blew up right there where that creeper experience is. So, let's get a torch up there. Because I'm pretty sure that's where they're coming from right there. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay. Not anymore, though. Good enough for now. Once I get the roof done, we will be in pretty good shape, but that's still... Whew, it's still a long way off. Okay, that next leg of the storage system is ready if we do hoppers. So I should make a pile of sorters and finish at least that other leg. It would make my life a lot easier if we were sorting on those things. And it looks like I've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Is that 8? I've got 8 slots that I could do. Snack break indeed. Okay. All right, so over here should be the hoppers. 37 hoppers, that's more than enough. How many sorters do we have? 44. Let's make a full stack. Now, you don't have to rename these, but this way if somebody accidentally puts some stone buttons into the system, it doesn't break it because they're not stone buttons, they're sorters. But if you put the sorters in, whoo, it messes things up. Okay, so let's see here. Hoppers, sorters, and we just need to figure out what is going where. And again, based on the usefulness of sorting it, like I'm not sorting a lot of these things right now. You fell asleep. Well, it was, I mean, Minecraft is a very chill and relaxed. I may or may not have fallen asleep playing Minecraft. I fell asleep. Was it Xbox? I don't know if it was the Xbox 360 version. It might have been the Xbox One version before Better Together. But I was farming some wood late at night, and the Minecraft loop is very relaxing late at night. And I'm farming trees, cutting tree down, moving to the next tree, cutting trees down, moving to the next tree, cutting trees down, sidestepping towards the ocean, walking to the bottom of the ocean, taking suffocation damage, which vibrated the controller. And swim to the surface, swim to the surface. What are you doing down here? Why are you at the bottom of the ocean holding an axe? Okay, we gotta put at least something in these if we're gonna do. Oh, are we sorting right now? Did I put things into the sorter? I hope not. Lost Hardcore Worlds falling asleep? Oh my god. That's dark. Okay. So here, sorters. Oh, can I even reach the bottom chest from up here? This is a trick. Okay. And then there's no way we got enough chicken. Should build a chicken cooker at some. Oh, my mouse disconnected and I fell off. Okay, there's nothing in there, so we need a bogus sort. I mean, I guess we could do lanterns. Why is that not? Oh, because it's not 41. Okay, that is the correct behavior. I was like, why is that not draining into the thing below? But it should not at that. Do I literally not have a second fish? There is not a second fish. Are you kidding me? Okay. I'm fading. My brain is stopping working now. What do I do with this? I have a single fish here. Like, I can't even call it that it's fish in the bin if I put a fish in the sorter. Do we have carrots? We have carrots. I need more. I was gonna say I need more of those flags to act as a temporary placeholder. So we'll do this. We'll do one in here, and then we'll do one on top because we as an entity and it can't be in the frame. Would it be raw pork chops or cooked pork chops coming in? Probably raw pork chops coming in, right? Okay. Make sure all those are pointing in. We've got pork chops. Boop. Sorry, I know this is fascinating. This is probably why you fell asleep, AC. Item sorting. Bonanza. Okay, we're gonna sort on just the red mushrooms, I guess. Okay, what have we got here? We get the mushrooms. Okay, so, whoops. No, don't. Oh, no, don't put the sorters in the thing. No, don't do. Okay. Okay. Carrots. Cacti. Yeah, it was a late night. Excuse. Good excuse. I don't even think that is worth sorting on. So we're going to do another marker. Now, technically, if I put these into the system accidentally, which I have done, it'll start to fill one of them first before it won't truly treat it as a miscellaneous flag, but okay. Sugarcane should already be sorting. It is, and then we've got 3 empties. Okay, snow blocks, ice blocks. I'm gonna decide on this later rather than force it. So let's break here. So that's fine because it doesn't have anything to fall into. That won't auto sort. Okay, I'm gonna call it pretty soon. Started early tonight, gonna end a little earlier than last night. Well, technically not. I think we ended the stream at 11. The Minecrafting was not done for quite a while. But let's fly out and get a look at kind of what new perspective we have now Now that we've got a little bit of shape happening here, so go that way a little bit. So that shape that you see is going to be, I think, about where the roof is. And it's going to go all the way back. But it is really starting to get... It's, you know, every day I'm getting a little something more, so... I'll move the... Oh no, I'm going to fall down the center. Right? Okay. I thought I was totally going to run out of gas, like right over the center pit. I'm probably going to move this down a little bit to ensure that the iron farm functions from that idle spot. Continue to do the roofs, and I will spawn proof as best I can. We'll see what I got for the deep slate. I may need to go mine more deep slate. But time will tell. This is going to be quite the build back here. Roof's easy enough, but then it gets much more complicated as we get up higher. I'll have to slab it to prevent spawns. Then again, if they fall from up there, they should be fine. We should be fine at least, so. We'll go to our... Oh, look at that. What a landing. Didn't even have to hit the crouch button. We're already crouched under here. For comedic effect next time, I can take that off now. So, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Oh, this is what I'm going to be working on for a little bit. I'm coming back to River Run at some point. I know somebody got very upset the other day. Maybe they could have approached it differently. I could approach it differently too. Like, I think you could do longer timeout periods. I don't need to just like... I don't know. The Abyss is okay for some. Either way, no Abyss for you. You were a wonderful audience tonight. Terrific audience. How funny it would be if I accidentally broke the board underneath me. Hope you enjoy. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend. I will see you definitely next week for some Minecraft streams at some point. I don't know what the weekend schedule will have, but I will definitely be continuing this project. So keep an eye out. I'll either be here or on the Discord. We'll see you on the next one. Again, hope you have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the rest of it, whatever you may be doing, sleeping or thinking of Minecraft till 3 in the morning, whatever it may be, whatever you have in store, enjoy it. And we'll see you in the next one. Move the Mouse signing off. Good night, everybody. It's so tempting. Technically, if I bust this board out, I should fall straight down all the way into the pool at the very bottom, right? Technically? Technically? We made it. We're here. We did it. I'll have to remember that board is missing next time I go to land up there. I'll see you the next one, everybody. Bye. Sorry for making it. Would have been a hell of a way to end the stream.